Welcome, race fans! Tonight, the SRA Tornado Tailgaters Gen 6 Series takes on Rockingham. This is going to be exciting. I've been waiting all week for this. This is pretty cool. I got Jeff Dodson with me. Welcome, Jeff. Good to have you, brother.
Yeah, good to be here. And I'll tell you, you said you've been waiting all week for this one. So I like to see races here at Rockingham. This track doesn't get used in real NASCAR anymore. iRacing still has it. And they're going to be racing Gen 6 cars around this bad boy tonight. I tell you what, this track is welcome to the corners. And if you don't hit those corners right, you can see your car, whatever, that these cars are finely tuned. They have the best suspension system. They hit those bumps. They're not set up for bumps like that. So, I mean, that's what, just the car upsets. I think this is going to be watch tonight as these guys go around Rockingham.
Well, I'll tell you, it looks like Ashton Turner's done it hooked up again this week. He won last week, and I'm telling you, he loves these short tracks, don't he?
He does, yeah. He's currently right now, he's the SRA powerhouse right now. I tell you, he's got a fast race car last week, and he's got a fast race week. This is only his second race here. So, I mean, he hasn't raced these guys before. Last week he raced here from what he told us. So if that's the case, he's already looking this fast. Amazing.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to get Bobby Cheney wants to make an announcement here, so we're going to get him down here real quick and talk to him. And he's got something to tell everybody on the live stream, so we're going to get him down here. Bobby, you got a copy?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, we got it. Go ahead and make your announcement there, brother.
I just want to that especially guys looking to get into the league next season and what's going on next season, tune into the Sim Racing Authority Facebook page tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're kind of to have like a little press conference / State of the Union address kind of wannabe stuff. Just to, announce some stuff. We're going to announce the schedule. And, well, actually, it's going to be me. But we're going to do all that and let you give you some info what's going on. It should be fun. So tune in 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Sim Racing Authority Facebook page.
Very cool.
That's facebook.com/simracingauthority will get you there.
Yep.
Give it a like if you don't like it.
I wish I could post stuff on there, but I can't.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'd probably have to make you an editor or something.
Yeah, well, why don't you do that? Then I can, I can post this. Okay. Well, that way I can post the link on there and stuff, because I can never do that. So.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll get you
very good,
buddy.
Well, what do you think of the track conditions here tonight for this race, Bobby? You are in the chase, so what's the plan for you?
Pretty much tonight it's going to be, I think, a race of just surviving. It's, the track's fun. This was actually one of my favorite, this was my favorite track on the real life schedule when they ran here. And it's a tough track, especially with the bumps. It's really bad. But, and with the higher temps we run in our league here, it's slick. I mean, on the exit, you're spinning the tires down the straightaways, but, that all comes back to this throttle control. You don't need to mash it off because you'll probably die. And I'm sure there'll be some people passing away here, especially out of 2. But,
yeah, 2 seems to be the worst.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of got 2 is more exit 2 is more like the Dover feeling. You're coming out of a hole, up on, coming out and driving up on top. It's just when you do that, the ass end just gets, lifts off the track and you're just spinning your tires. But we'll keep plugging and. I just need to get a decent finish here because Talladega is an elimination race. It's top 6 for the title, and I don't want to have to sweat too much here. So
where do you guys go to next week?
I think we're in Michigan here.
Oh, that'll be good.
Auto Club Trucks, I think. Don't quote me on that.
Right. Yep. Trucks are at Auto Club.
Yeah. So those would be pretty good races. I'd run fast.
Yeah, 2-mile tracks, going from a short track like this to a 2-mile track, and lots of room out there to race. This kind of being a little bit tight in the corner. But,
it's probably going to be one groove unless we get a good long run in there. We might be able to move around a little bit, but we'll just have to wait and see.
All right, brother. Well, good luck out there tonight. We'll be,
Yeah, well,
we'll be
good luck
watching
to
for
all.
you, Bobby.
I think all three of you tonight, so have fun with that. It should be fun.
Well, no, Charles was just, he was just hanging out before the race.
You should call it.
All right. See you. He's got a broadcast of his own.
There you go. Yeah, we'll catch you after it. Hopefully, I probably won't be in victory lane.
Never know.
As soon as I start my computer, I know I'm probably not going to win. So,
all right.
You
Good
never
luck,
know when
brother.
luck's on your side.
Oh, that's true. I mean, but I'll see you guys after the race for sure.
All right. See ya. Yeah, you never know about things like that. You know, you just never know.
Happened to me
Jacob.
Saturday night.
Jacob, KR, Ken, how's everybody doing tonight? Appreciate everybody tuning in. Pretty awesome. And yeah, I'm hoping iRacing gets that schedule thing figured out because we've been missing a few of our races up on the portal. But I'm hoping Drew gets that figured out. So wishing him the best of luck getting that figured out because that looks like a real mess. Let's run down through the points here real quick. Coming into tonight, Jeff, you want to run down through them?
Yeah, points are reset here tonight, guys, because it is the first chase race here for these guys tonight at SRA. So we'll run down through your top 12 here. They all got the same amount of points, so I'll just give you who's in the chase. All right, we got Jake Nichols, Bobby Zielinski, Benjamin Nelson, David Shutt, Tyler Ducharme, Femi Olat, Josh Robin, Bobby Cheney, Zoltan Hertzeg, Delonta Ballard, Tyler Sifford, and James Koulibaly. All those guys are in the chase, and it should be fun to watch these guys tonight battle out here at Rockingham. I'll tell you one thing, a real tough track to start the chase out at.
Oh, you got that right. It's going to be very, very interesting to see who can do this tonight. You know, this being a points race here, points are going to be so valuable here tonight on the short track. So, you know, I wish everybody the best of luck out here. Going into Michigan next week. Talking about Michigan, we'll talk about that when we get back. But we're going to step away real quick here, folks. Play the national anthem. We'll be right back.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we're back. Qualifying underway. And right now, it looks like Jake Nichols is just the top of the leaderboard. Bobby Zielinski second. Not too far off, only about 15 one-thousandths of a second.
Yeah, that's pretty close. So we'll see if anything that. If not, man, that's pretty close.
First time last night at the truck race, too, qualifying. We still got a couple guys that have not happened yet. Benjamin Nelson, Brad Boswell, and James Coolball. They have not been out on the track yet.
But I do
I'll
see
take that
James.
back. They're out there now.
Yeah.
And Ashton Crowder just took over the pole. Last week's winner, folks, and boy, I'll tell you, you said it right, Jeff. He has come through with some fantastic racing joining this league here. I'll tell you what, he's actually giving these guys a run for their money.
He is, yeah. I mean, yeah, you look at him and, he's only a Class A driver in iRacing, and this league does have 2 pro drivers in it. So, I mean, he's pro material. He can keep up with, likes of Marcus Richardson and Bobby Zielinski. Those are the 2 pros, and if he can race with them, then, he'll have a pro stripe as well. But, I mean, he's just, as I said, last week was his first race here. And look at the, run he had. He won the race. He dominated most of the race.
Yeah.
And he's already doing that again. It's only his 2nd race with this league. So, I mean, if that don't show you something, then I don't know.
No, pretty amazing, ain't it?
Yeah.
Pretty amazing. It's kind of amazing to watch. We've seen so many good drivers come and go out of this league. Some of the pros that have moved on to bigger and better things, whatever you want to call it. But some of the pros like to stick around here because the quality of the racing is pro material,
Yeah.
And it's limited practice for them to practice on, like Bobby Zielinski there right now, 3rd place in the point or on the leaderboard. So I'm not really sure, but then again, when it comes down to it, we've seen Bobby being a major tire player. He is just like probably the best out there. Now, the Ashton Crowder coming around, that could change.
It very well could.
And hey, welcome there, Schweffy, however you say that, Schweffy. That's Sean Williams. You're not racing tonight, Sean. What the heck? Sean. You can check out his YouTube channel there too. Look up Schweffy. Alright, well, we're about halfway through qualifying, and, top 12 in the chase here tonight. Bobby Zielinski, Jake Nichols, Tyler Ducharme, David Shutt, Bobby Cheney, Josh Robin, Ben Nelson, Femi Olat, Delonte Ballard, Tyler Sifford, Zoltan Herzeg, and James Coolball. This is round next week we go to Michigan. We're in the Tornado Tailgaters Gym.
Yeah, and then after that, it's always an SRA, you can say custom. It has been for previous seasons over here, and I mean previous. I mean it's been it's been set in stone over here. They always run Talladega as their cutoff race to the last chase. And I tell you something, don't miss that race because it'll be an interesting one. Because we all know how it's a crapshoot, like you're going to a casino. You don't know how it's going to react. You don't know how anything's going to be. That big one could just pop up any time. And with that being a cutoff race, we can see drivers probably driving harder.
That could put somebody into the chase that may have been actually, not able to make it.
Yes.
That could put them in. So that's like you just said. That's a kind of a crapshoot race out there. Nobody can win. And that could bring you from being 12th in the point right up to making it into the top 6.
Very well could.
I think that's for Chicago.
The last race of the season will be Chicago Lane.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, we'll be back next season, folks. But make sure you do tune into that tomorrow night on the Sim Racing Authority Facebook page. Big announcement there. Bobby's got a big announcement that are coming in next season's schedule. So to their Facebook page tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We got 17 drivers. 15 of them. I'll tell you what, they're all great drivers too. These guys are top shelf drivers in this league. Yep. And these guys, now we were talking last night, I talked to Zoltan Hertzeg a little bit. And, you know, I know you probably remember, but last season we talked about Cody Miller a lot being the most improved driver.
Yeah.
Cody's not in here. He's not in the game. He's not in this thing. And I said, well, you know, I told Zoltan, I said, you know, you kind of dethroned Cody because it seems like you have taken over that seat there, being the most improved driver. And he goes, oh, well, thank you. Appreciate that. And I said, well, no, it's true. You know, I mean, we've seen him improve from last season to this season. Yes. Maybe not quite as much as Cody did the last couple of seasons, you know, but he's coming along quite well. And he's running on, and he's finishing, you know, top 5 here. It means a big thing.
Yeah.
He's in the chase. He's got a really one run to stay up there and get into that top 6.
He really does, yeah. You know, nothing against Cody or nothing against Zoltan here, but I will say that, you know, it kind of seems like, you know, Cody was, you know, the, you know, most improved driver out there, but it seemed like this year he kind of hit a slump, and as you said, Zoltan didn't take over. Zoltan worked hard to get himself into this chase. This is only his first full-time season here. Last couple seasons, he's only ran SRA part-time. He hasn't ran on full season. So, I mean, with that being said, him coming into his first full season, some SRA races under his belt is a good thing, but coming over here now and making it into the chase, I think that's, you know, just outstanding.
Sure is. Yep. He's very nice. Fourth on the leaderboard in qualifying. So that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. And if you look at the times, that's not that far off. I mean, we're talking about just a few thousandths of a second off of what the leaders look at. That's pretty cool. These guys got the luck here tonight as qualifying is coming to a close. Yep.
And there's a checkered flag, and I believe you can say that Ashton Crowder is our pole sitter.
Yep, I don't think anybody's going to beat it now.
Jake Nichols had a pretty close time there. I mean, just look at that. So,
yeah, they broke that 24-second barrier. That's really amazing. You know, for as bumpy as this track is, and difficulty coming off of turn 2, the bumps in 3 and 4 are just horrendous. We'll try to ride along with the car here in a little while once they get to racing, and show you just how bumpy it is there in turn 3 and 4. All right, everybody's lining up here on the grid. Get everybody accounted for. All right, Ashton Crowder coming home with the pole with a 23.947. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Jake Nichols will start on the outside of the front row in second. Bobby Zielinski third. Zoltan Hertzeg will start fourth. Benjamin Nelson fifth. Nate Trito sixth. Santiago Tyree seventh. Tyler Ducharme eighth. Femi Olat ninth. And Lachlan McMillan into the top 10. Yep.
yeah, we got Delonta Ballard starting 11th place tonight. Bobby Channing will start in 12th. Austin Roberts will start 13th. Tyler Sifford will start 14th. Starting in 15th, we have Nicholas Caressel. Starting 16th will be Brad Bothwell. And rounding out the field in the 17th starting position will be James Coulibaly.
All right, thanks to the Walkbeard Co. starting grid. These guys are ready to rock and roll. Again, I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. We appreciate it so much. Whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, we appreciate it. Please give us a like on the video on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow us on Twitch. That would be much appreciated. And I don't know. How's my mic sound tonight? What do you?
Right.
Everybody say, I don't know. Last couple nights I've had mic problems. I'm hoping that I've got it sorted out now. I don't know.
Well, right now to me you sound fine. So I mean, hopefully
Good.
it doesn't have any issues. But
All right, here we go.
yep. So the two cars I'm circling here tonight, Rudy, is cars 27 and 73 there of Ashton Crowder and Jake Nichols. I mean, they had the best qualifying times, and they were the closest to one another. I mean, Ashton had a 23.947, and Jake had a 23.949. So I mean, just a few one thousandths of a second off each other. So I mean, that's going to be two of the guys to watch tonight. And Jake Nichols is in the chase, so I mean, that's something else to kind of watch out for as well.
I'll just let everybody know that signifies that they're in the chase. They got the yellow splitter and the yellow banner across the windshield and the yellow spoiler. Last night we seen three guys in there that were in the chase that didn't have their paint on the card, but hopefully tonight everybody did. So, all right, here we go. Ready to rock and roll. Pace car about ready to head to the road.
Rock and roll up the rock.
Yes, sir. Pace car's in.
Green, green, green.
But there's a green. We're underway. Good start by everybody, too.
Yeah, very good start. You see Bobby Zielinski get in there. Already on the start.
Well, Bobby knows that Jake Nichols is pretty fast. The passing here is going to be very difficult for these guys. Jake Nichols takes the tail high. Bobby Zielinski does beat him to the line, though. And he hasn't quite completed that pass. There's a lot of different Jake Nichols talking a little bit, but everybody wants to see him down. Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. And this is really one of those tracks where after the first couple of laps, it gets harder and harder to pass when you put a set of tires on the car.
Oh, sure thing. Yes. I mean, you hit the nail right on the head right there. And you know what? We're going to wrap along with this thing here real quick. Right along with the issue. And because we have back in 10th, having a lap, looking inside for the pass here. And he's going to get Austin Roberts on that pass. Bringing Austin right along with him. Both of them get by Austin Roberts. Hey, Timo. Oh, it goes on circle in your head, okay. Well, I can't find it. I gotta see if I can find that again. There's something about the surround sound. I don't want my mic on surround. Nicholas Kressel, 12th. Austin Roberts goes back to 13th, and they continue to battle back here. Tyler Ducharme in 8th. Hey, he's holding up Delonte Ballard just a little bit right now. Delonte looking for a break. Having a lap right there with him. Good battle going on between these 3 or 4 drivers.
Yep, it really is. But when these guys get into turns 1 and 2, that's the roughest part of the racetrack. Turns 1 and 2 have the biggest bumps. When they go through turns 3 and 4, it's a little less bumpier, but it's still got some bumps. They have to be careful for it. If they hit those the wrong way, I can just send their car the wrong way as well.
Well, Goldman's working over Jake Nichols right now, but if you find or not, it's you know, with these guys, they're just kind of being patient right now with the cars, feeling them out. You wait and see when they get a little rubber laid down if it changes the track. That's going to be a key factor here tonight to see if the track does change the driver. Goldman's really loose right there.
Yeah, it was. Wow. And you can see, you can watch Zoltan, he's really, you know, taking it apart in these corners. He's really studying Jake Nichols. Shows when we see him getting loose that it didn't hold you. So I think he's just going to try to, you know, kind of back off a little bit.
Sure. And that's what you got to do. You got to just change with it, you know, and go with it and try to learn by your mistakes out there. And, you know, and I think he learned right there because he did pick right back up on Nate Trito, closing in on Ben Nelson now. Santiago Tyrese back here, 7th place.
Yeah, he's starting to position right now. He hasn't picked up or lost any positions, but I think this is, you know, kind of still saying it's kind of early for that since it is a 160 lap race here tonight. So these guys do have a lot of racing action here to do. So I think Santiago is taking it easy right now.
Yes, sir. And another battle still going on here. Delonte Ballard and Femi Olat. These guys, I'm not really sure. It looks like they're just riding right now too. I think Femi's content with staying right there for right now. So that doesn't mean that, you know, in the near future he may try to take a look around him. But Lachlan McMillan having a great run here today.
Oh, he just got a little loose coming off turn 2 there.
Yeah,
nice
he
save.
did. Yeah, it was. Nicholas Cresso may take advantage of that. Goes around the outside, which we really didn't think the outside line would be a good passing zone, but as they get to the rubber laid down, it's probably going to change a little bit. And with the tire fall off, too, it's going to be harder to hold that car down on the bottom.
Yeah, it really will be. Yeah, once the track gets rubbered in more and more, it will start to be a little harder to, you know, get that car to stick down there. But I think we're going to see this race play out. They almost get more filled in. We'll see that top lane coming in more, but right now it's working a tad bit, but I still think bottom lane is key right now.
Well, Action Crowder out there stinking up the show right now. Got a 1.4 second lead over Bobby Zielinski and Jake Nichols.
Yeah, we know talking about that at the beginning of the show here, how he was just so dominant last year. Right now.
Yep, different track, same car, different track, and man, he said last week, I forget what he said, something about he never ran that track or didn't have much practice on it or didn't like it or something. Like, okay, that surprised the heck out of me.
Yeah.
You know, to go out there and dominate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who knows? He might not even ran this track either.
Hey, Chemo. Becky, I don't have a crank it up cam for this track. I'm sorry. This is, you know, a lot of leagues don't run this track very often. So I've never made a crank it up cam for here. Would be kind of cool though, because you'd be able to see them coming out of 2 or 3 or 4, excuse me, and see just how rough that is down there. But we got right down close where you could see right along here with Ben Nelson. You'd be able to see just how rough it is. Really rough. Well, does my mic sound okay there, Becky? Emo? Oh. Am I not loud enough? Turn it up a little, maybe. See what that does. I turned it up a little more.
You sound pretty loud on my end. I don't know about the broadcast.
Yeah, well, I turned it up all the way. We'll see if that helped out any. But I try to keep the engine sounds about normal and try not to have us too loud. But you know, I want you to hear the engines and us. Santiago got around Nate Trito, goes into 6th.
Yeah, I see Bobby Zielinski and Jake Nichols here working around lap traffic here at Nicholas Caressel.
Yeah, Nicholas has got into some trouble there. I see a lot of damage on his car, and
yeah,
he's back in 17th now. Ouch.
Yeah, just a few laps ago, I seen him take that number 4 Chevrolet for a spin off turn 2. Kind of got down to the inside wall, blocked the track, back straight away. So, tough break for Nicholas right now. But wow, I don't think that car is looking too good right now with the damage he's got on it.
No, that's not good. That put James Coulibaly up to 16th, though.
Yep,
he's got a little bit of right.
Left.
He's got a little right front damage I see on his car now.
He does, yeah. Yeah, he does have some right side damage on that number 15 Chevrolet. So I don't know if that may be contact with Nicholas or where that might have been from, but I think the way it looks, it might just been a wall lip there. And we know that, you know, this track here coming off turn 2, it's pretty good for, you know, having that happen to you. You can get up there, car gets kind of loose on you and then kind of snaps tight, and you go up there and scrape that wall. And I think that might be what happened to him too.
Nichols looking to the outside of Bobby Zielinski.
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure. Wow, that's a good battle going on between them two now. Oh my, Zielinski's going to have to lift a little bit. Both of them a little squirrely coming out of 2. And almost contact up high, Zielinski down low. And I'm not sure who's going to come out on top. Looks like Zielinski will. Jake beat him to the line. Wow.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Yeah, that high lane's working for Jake Nichols right now.
Sure is. And he got a great run off of 2, takes over 2nd. And I don't know what's going on with Bobby Zielinski right now, but boy, he faded just a little bit there after that start of the race. He showed a lot of muscle out there getting by Jake Nichols over 2nd. But now Jake's come back, and Ben Nelson's closing. Some good battles going on. One that we haven't even talked about today, Bobby Cheney. Yeah. What's going on back here? Him and Tyler Sifford, these two in a battle for 13th and 14th.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Bobby Cheney started 12th, so he's one position back from where he started, but I've seen him lower than this. At the race start, I've seen him all the way back to 15th position, so it could be by design, but if it is, there must be something amiss with Bobby Cheney's car tonight.
They're saying the cars are drowning us out. Oh, okay.
Really?
Well, they're down a little bit, but I don't. Man, trying to get. I've had some sound problems, so I'm trying to get that figured out. Oh man, what just happened to Tyler Ducharme? He just went back to 13th.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I was like, Bobby Cheney's passing up Tyler Ducharme now, and Tyler's got some heavy damage to the number 25 somewhere, Saloon Chevrolet. So I don't know. I think he might have got a lick in the wall there.
Yeah, that is the sponsor from the Truck Series. That's their car there, somewhere saloon in Kansas City, Colorado. Shout out to them. They may be tuning in and watching tonight, so hopefully they're enjoying the show. Tyler comes back around. Bobby Cheney retakes the wall. Got a little ways to go, though, to get back up to the front where he was.
And I did rewind the video back on my side of the room, and that's exactly what happened to Sean. Big, huge wiggle coming off turn 2, went up and just hit the wall hard there where that safety barrier ends. He hit the concrete part. It made him slide down to the inside. He tipping off the inside wall, though. Comes back up across the racetrack and hits the wall again. So that's a tough break for Tyler Ducharme.
Yep, and Brad Bothwell going backwards a little here.
He's got some heavy damage on that number 30 Chevrolet in his car, too. So, man, this track right now, Rudy's kind of looking like Martinsville here. A lot of damaged cars out here.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're seeing the signs, they say about Darlington being, everybody having trouble with Darlington, getting that Darlington stripe. But You know, I think they ought to bring the stripe along here. Oh my word, Bobby Zielinski was right front damage. No way.
No. What? I see that. What happened there? Okay, I'm going to rewind this back and see what happened to him now. This is interesting and intriguing.
Yeah, that's not what Bobby Zielinski wanted.
No.
You know, that's why I say I think these guys they're pushing their luck right now, probably getting close to maybe making that first pit stop. I'm looking for maybe about 3 pit stops here tonight, so I'm thinking they're probably about lap 40. We're going to start seeing people come to pit road. My mic sound better there, Becky. I got it turned up a little bit more. Hopefully that's better. I don't know, does it sound tinny? Does it sound like I'm talking in a 5-gallon bucket? Because I've been having mic problems. I don't know what to do about it, but I've done everything I've done everything that I know to do and more. But and Nelson. What?
No, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What happened to Bobby?
Yeah, I was going to say I found out what happened to Bobby Cheney a few laps back when
Cheney?
before we noticed that. Oh, sorry, Bobby Zielinski. A few laps back before we noticed Zielinski's damage, he had some damage already. I think he must have hit the wall. But what happened with the huge damage he has now is he got into the lap down car of Brad Bothwell coming into turn 3.
Oh no! Well, that's
yes.
I may have been on him at the time, but we may have been talking and I didn't pick that up. But okay, thank you. Thank you, Ken. Appreciate that, brother. Well, Zoltan Herzeg sitting here in 5th place. He's only lost 1 position so far. And Ben Nelson is, he was closing up on Zielinski. Jake Nichols has got away from these guys just a little bit, about a half a second. And he is running about 2.5 seconds behind Ashton Crowder now. Been all Ashton Crowder out front. Ooh. What's the matter?
I just want to let you know your mic did wig out there. It kind of went back and forth. You sound like a tin can to, going back to okay. So I don't know what's going on with that.
I don't know either. I don't know. Maybe the mic's going out or something. I may have to go back to my headset mic or something. I don't know. I may have to try that.
Ooh, right there you sound like a transformer. Ooh, like a buzz. Like.
Oh man. I don't know. I just don't know what to do with it. Ben Nelson, 4th place.
I mean, yeah, we can still understand you, hear you. It's just that I forgot to let you know just so you knew what was going on. I was hearing that.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we have a yellow.
Don't tell me it's Bobby Cheney. That's what my thing went to when I hit the controls. Oh, no.
No, it wasn't him. I think it might have been Nate Trito. I think it was.
Yeah, that's weird. My control went to Bobby. Let me see. Let me try to get here on Nate and see what happened to Nate Trito here. No, I don't think it was him either. Ooh, I see now. I think it might have been James Coolball. Yeah, James Coolball got loose coming off turn 4, but he slowed it down and didn't spin out. So, I mean, he got sideways, and he kind of come to a stop a little bit, but kept going. This is kind of, my controls take me to Bobby Cheney, but then when I go look at, the drivers here, I'm not seeing them. So,
well, time for everybody to come to pit road, and boy, I'll tell you what, you couldn't ask for a better time right now, because it was right in the window. I think that these guys were thinking about it because the tires were getting so horrible.
Yes. That's just the product of the rocket, man. You get 10 laps on your tires and they feel okay, and then when you get to that 20 lap mark, it's like, oh, these things feel horrible. Don't last very long here. This track heats up tires.
Yeah, definitely. All right, everybody comes into the pits. All right, it looks like Jake Nichols out first.
Yes.
Man, horrible pit stop for Ashton Crowder there. Where is there? Let's talk to Ashton here for a minute. Get him down here. Ashton Crowder, you got a copy?
I do.
Horrible pit stop there, brother. What happened?
Man, the boys just didn't get us up, man. They didn't get those jacks right or something. Nah, I was really slow on pit entry getting into the box, so that cost me about a second, and that was enough for Jake and Bobby to get around me, but I started figuring out what I need to do there towards the end of the run, so I'm not too, like, I don't know. I'm not really looking forward to this run, not being up, being in first. I feel like it's going to be pretty hard to pass, so probably going to have to save tires a little bit more than did last time, but should be fun. It'll be exciting trying to pass Jake and Bobby. I know they're both fast, so
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I know. It's what's the track conditions like right now? Have you noticed that the grooves have kind of moved up the hill a little bit as they're getting rubber laid down?
I never moved up. I stayed to the bottom the whole time.
Okay.
Never really looked in my mirror either to see where other people were running and ask. But feels like you could run the middle in 3 and 4 and really pick up time. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see a few people about 10 laps into this run start moving up. But track is really slick. It's slick, but it has grip. Kind of feels like old Arca Sim racing type feel. It's slick, but still has grip, and you get a lot of racing in. So it'd be really fun to see how the track changes on this next run, and hopefully, we can get back up into P1 and hopefully get this W.
All right, man. Well, good luck out there. You got 42 laps led under your belt right now.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, he's going to try, he says, but all eyes are on Jake Nichols and Bobby Zielinski up front right now.
Yes, they are. Those two guys are chase drivers, so let's see what they got in store for us here on this restart.
Get him going here, Jeff.
All right. All right, pace car heads back into pit road.
Green flag, green flag.
There's the green flag. We're back underway here at the Rock for the SRA Tornado Tailgaters Gen 6 Series Chase Race number 1.
Well, Jake got a good start. Rocking it out of front there. Zielinski trying to keep up. He does have a little damage on his car, but it doesn't seem to be affecting the speed here. I mean, I don't think that little bit of damage is going to affect speed. There's not really a whole lot of aerodynamics here. It's just all, throttle and braking control is what it's going to be. So, Jake Nichols out front, leading his first lap of the race, like number 20. Now go Tyrese, goes into 5th.
Yes, he does. And Zoltan Hertzeg winning the 4th.
So it's pretty amazing for Zoltan. He knows what he's got to do. He's got to work super hard here to get up here and stay as high as he can to make it into that top 6 here in a couple of weeks. And tonight's very, very important for points.
Hertzeg right now doing a very great job here, just running that 94 car around this track. And, this track is tough, so anybody that goes out and do it night to night here at this track, and they deserve a little bit extra, with the way this track hits these cars.
Oh, wow. Zoltan really loose right there behind Ashton Crowder. I think that's where we're seeing a lot of people having trouble coming out of 2, because that is so tricky. That is so tricky coming out of turn 2.
It really is. That's the turn here at Rockingham. You got to watch out for the driver and the commentator both. That's where all your action is at this track, or even in the race. Drivers are both trying to circle that and watch out, because track, how that corner reacts axle is different from all the other 322s. When you're diving it in there, you can't get down that very low side. You have to, you know, when you do, you want to get rid of the I mean, these guys right now, you can see them going down there, so they're doing a fantastic job. Don't drive it in there right, it's going to. And then if you're on the high side, you're going to get tight and be able to hit that wall because that, you know, safety barrier kind of jags out a little bit where, you know, kind of goes back in and, you know, exits and turns back into the top of the wall. So that really is tough to go around.
Yes, it is. Yeah, both of them really loose, yeah. Hey, Mud Wars, how you doing there, buddy? Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate that, buddy. Tyler Ducharme, 7th place. Only picking up one position here. One of the chase drivers. And he's got Bobby Cheney on his tail. With that little damage that Tyler's got, I'm kind of concerned now. He may not be as fast as Bobby Cheney. Bobby's looking for a way to get around him, but Tyler's keeping that car in line right there. Oh, big wiggle.
Yeah.
That's just what he needed.
Oh, Delonta Mallard comes up and gets contact.
Oh!
Bobby Cheney. Wow.
Man, I can't believe that.
Wow. How did they save that?
Yeah, that was.
Going at it again with Tyler Ducharme. Oh, Delonta getting loose in turn 3. Here comes Tyler Shepard. Oh, there's taking off.
Oh, my word.
Delonta Mallard and Tyler Ducharme going at it here.
Man, I'm telling you, Tyler's doing everything he can to stay ahead of Delonte for whatever reason. And Delonte's giving him the old bumper action again. Oh, Tyler! Is he going to save it? No, he's going to spin it and back up onto the track. No caution. How did he do that? I've never seen anything. That's amazing.
What's going on with Tyler Ducharme and Delonta Mallard? I mean, just for my personal opinion, I'm not taking anything away from the drivers, but that kind of looked intentional.
Oh man, I'll tell you, they were roughhousing out there. Well, you know, these guys are friends. You know, they're probably having a little friendly battle between each other. I'm not really sure.
I don't think that became friendly.
Wow. Well, that cost him a lot of time on the track now. Delonte's 5.2 seconds behind the car in front of him. So we're back up front. Let's get back up front here. Jake Nichols still leading. Bobby Zielinski second. And Ashton Crowder still hanging on in third. Has not figured out a way to get around Bobby yet. Man, I'm telling you, a little excitement here at the Rock tonight.
Yes, sir. And I see Tyler Ducharme's out of the race now.
What? Uh-oh. Might have been something going on there then. Was he removed or did he just park it?
I believe it shows he was removed.
Oh. Well, that ain't good. All right, Santiago Tyrese in 5th. Ben Nelson now back in 6th. And quite a way back to Femi Olat. Femi did get around Delonte Ballard. So Ballard
in the top 10. He started in the top 10, so I mean, he's being consistent right now with the
yeah. Yep. And if these guys wouldn't have been, you know, horse playing there a little bit, they might have been a little closer to the front. Lachlan McMillan and Nate Trito go at it.
I still don't know what that was. I think it was a little
Man.
horseplay. They kept battling. I mean, they were beating and banging off each other for like 3 laps.
I know it. It was. That was amazing, though. And a little excitement here at SRA tonight.
Yes.
Well, Nate had a good run there on Lachlan, but Lachlan drove back around the outside, so no pass there. Well, he's trying it again. Nate's going to drive it in there pretty hard, and he's going to get the pass. Very nice.
What happened to Santiago? He's got heavy front end damage on his car now. No bumper. You can see.
Oh, yeah. What the? Though there could have been some contact there when those guys were up there battling.
Yeah, see what happened back on lap 61. Coming into turn 1. Ben Nelson got into him.
Oh my.
He got into the wall, and it took that whole front nose off that car.
Oh my gosh. Well, put Koulibaly 14th, and Koulibaly's going to be running him down pretty heavy here.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to believe though, Rudy, that damage that Santiago has is really just detrimental to that car.
Oh yeah.
Not good at all.
Nope. That's got to be a heartbreaker for him, boy. I'll tell you, he was running so good too.
He was, yeah, definitely.
Up there in the top 5.
Yeah, definitely Martin Great Hotel for Santiago Tyrese here.
Yep.
Right? I mean, you just look at that whole front clip dome, and you just know that's bad business for that car. It's not helping it a bit. But the good news is he's getting full airflow in that radiator, so you don't want to overheat.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, keeping the engine cool. Yeah, that's not what he wanted. Sure. Well, Zielinski's still holding on to second. Ashton Crowder's not figured a way to get around Bobby yet. I'm sure, as tires wear down here, because we've seen Bobby kind of start to fade about lap 30 on the tires. Well, they've only got about, 20 on them right now. So here, maybe in about the next 10, 12 laps, we may see a pass there. You never know. Solid run here for Zoltan Hertzig. I hope he keeps up the pace. Man, he's running really well. He would be the 3rd chase driver in line here, so that'll really help him into points. Everybody wants to be in that top 6 by the time they get to Talladega, because man, it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to shake out.
Oh yes.
And where do you say they go next week?
Michigan.
Michigan. Yeah. Oh man, that's going to be some good racing. The fastest track in iRacing right there. Michigan. These cars reach over 206 mile an hour on the straightaway. Now that's by yourself. I don't even know what they reach in the draft. 210, maybe 208, 208, something, I don't know. Nate Trito coming up on Delonte Ballard. And they're still side by side. Delonte in the chase. Nate is not in the chase. And the one that I did not see out here tonight was Josh Robin. I wonder where he's at.
Yeah, let's see.
Interesting. Well, Tyler Sifford picking up 4 positions, now goes into 10th. As he did get around Austin Roberts. Austin in 11th, picking up 2 positions. Bobby Cheney, after all that shook out there with Tyler Ducharme and all that battling that was going on, I'm surprised he still hung on to 12th.
Yeah.
Lincoln. Well, Bobby Zielinski hasn't led a lap yet. That's kind of surprising.
They're coming on the line here, 90 laps to go.
Yeah, nice green flag runs. We've only had 1 caution here tonight, folks, so pretty awesome. In here, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, again, I'll throw up this here with these are just the chase drivers right here, folks. And this is round 1 of the top 12. Top 12 that are eligible.
Yeah, there are 3 races this round, so after tonight's race, per se, drivers who didn't have 2 wins tonight, they still have 2 chances to try to better that and get into that top 6 for the final race of Chicago.
I don't know what to think about Ashton Crowder. What he said he knew it was going to be difficult to pass.
Yeah.
I just don't know what to think right now. What he's thinking.
I know what he's thinking. You're right about that. This is a very, very difficult race. What car you're driving? Any car you can.
Bobby Zielinski, but trying to get that run off of the corner to be better than him going down the straightaway. Now they have closed up on Jake Nichols, and Zielinski looks to the outside of Jake Nichols.
Yeah, while he was talking about that just now, about the Ashton Crowder and Bobby Zielinski, they're not be able to pass Jake Nichols, clip the wall going into 3.
Ooh. He's going to have to be extra careful here, because now that he's got those two right on his tail, it's getting tight now.
And it's a Ford 1, 2, 3, all top 3 Fords.
Cheese is getting awful binding right now.
Yep.
And Ben Nelson passes up Zoltan Herzog. Goes into 4th. Zoltan back to 5th. Samuel Latt was blinking there, but he is in 6th place. Nate Trito 7th. Delonte Ballard 8th. And Tyler Sifford now in 9th. Austin Roberts rounds out the top 10. Bobby Chaney did pick up another position there in 11th. Santiago Tyrese is back out on the track, though, in 12th. Well, Jake's got to be feeling the pressure right now. You know, with that clip of the wall right there, he's got to be starting to feel the pressure. And you know, you kind of wonder about the time these guys are going to come to pit road here. I'm kind of thinking maybe about lap 85 to 90. These guys might be thinking about coming to pit road.
I'm thinking about right on that. Probably 90. Probably around 90. They'll probably hit pit road.
I think the caution come out in, what was that, about lap 43?
It was lap 42.
42, yep, 42. Yep, you're right. So,
so far, we've got 2 drivers. Brad Bothwell and Tyler Ducharme. Nicholas Caress was a lap down. James Coolball, last car lead lap of 14.
Ashton Crowder's still looking for a way to get around them.
Yeah, and it's looking really tough right now as we talk about the track. Really couldn't pass. I think Ashton's really showing that right now that he's struggling to get around Bobby Zielinski.
Yep. That is true. Those 3 have pulled away from Ben Nelson quite a bit. Now Ben trying to run them down. Zoltan hanging on to 5th after starting 4th. Samuel Latt picking up 3 positions and goes into 6th. Nate Trito drops a position there, goes into 7th. Delonte Ballard picking up 3 positions, goes into 8th place. Tyler Sifford in 9th, picking up 5 positions. I think probably makes him about the biggest mover out there right now. Tyler Sifford. Austin Roberts picking up 3 positions. Bobby Chaney picking up 1 position right now. He is in 11th. And Santiago, look at this, has run these guys down.
Yeah.
With a heavy damaged car and has run these guys down. That just shows you the talent that guy's got right there.
Good knows. That's that much damage on the car, run these guys down? Wow.
Yeah. Pretty awesome. All right, back up front, Zielinski has caught up to Jake Nichols again. And, you know, I think we're seeing that Ashton Crowder, since he can't get out front there, is making it really hard.
Yeah, we just, there's good Delonte Ballard that allowed Tyler Sifford to get around him. Now we've got the number 2 of Austin Roberts trying to get around him, and he will. Contact there between those guys. Bobby Chaney's going to try to go around him on the bottom.
Wow. Yeah, and he almost got into the wall right there, but he kept it off of it. And
Santiago just coming up here too.
Oh yeah, I know it. I told you, man, he run these guys down. And, you know, but I've seen that in cars. There comes somebody to pit road. I believe that's Nate Trito.
Yeah, Nate Trito, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen somebody lock on the pillar.
Yep. But we are seeing some guys come to pit road now.
Yeah. think
No, I'm
Lachlan
thinking-
Dillon's going back into pit road. Yes,
Yeah,
he
I'm
is.
thinking like about 40, 45 laps. is about all I'd want to be out here on the tires. Boy, these guys are doing a great job here staying out.
Yeah.
Ashton Crowder in third, and I'll tell you what, Bobby Zielinski, he's about to put the bumper to Jake Nichols there any minute now.
Yeah.
Because he wants that lead. He has not led a lap yet today.
No, he
Wants
hasn't.
that bonus point. Hey Drea, I didn't see you come in. I'm sorry, my bad. I wasn't looking at chat.
And neither was I. I've been watching this race. This has been interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'll say
Da-
a quick hello to everyone in chat.
Now Zielinski, he is just right there every step of the way, and he's just waiting for a chance. Oh my word! Nichols almost gave it to him right there because he come off of turn 4 really loose. He that time I think he did not take it to the high side like he has been coming out of turn 4, and that really made a big difference in how that car was handling, especially on these older tires. Coming up on Nicholas Kressel again, passing him, lap traffic. Nicholas back in 13th position, 2 laps down. And again, Jake Nichols sideways coming off the corner. Zielinski's just sitting there watching right now. He's learning Jake's weaknesses.
Yeah.
What he's learning.
Jake just got in the wall a little bit again. Ooh.
There it goes.
That's
Zielinski
yep.
takes the lead.
Zielinski will just pounce on that little bit of a mistake right there, and he's going like, well, you win.
Yep, and Zielinski takes the lead for the first time today. Leads his first lap, getting that bonus point.
Yeah.
Around the
I look
outside there, Nate
Right
Trito
there.
driving by.
Well, yeah, that's Nate showing you how well fresh tires are. Dude,
Yeah.
how he went around those guys.
Oh, yeah. Well, now Jake's back in second, and look who's on him. Ashton Crowder third. He is all over Jake Nichols. He's seen that
Yeah.
Jake was a little looser coming off of 4, and that's where he's looking. I think that might be Jake's weakness right now, as the tires are about shot. He seems like that is his weak place right there right now with the way the tires are. That was a whole lot better right there. He stayed right with Bobby Zielinski. He kind of let the car go out a little bit there coming off of 4, and I think that saved him from getting sideways. So, but man, what a job he's doing. Ben Nelson, 4th place. And he's closed the gap a little bit here, but not enough. He's still back quite a ways. Tyler Sifford goes into 7th. He's working his way up to the front. He's chopped that field in half right now, Jeff. Started 14th and went to 7th.
Yeah, amazing run for Tyler right now.
No, I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm sorry. Not ignoring you. Well, these are the chase drivers. Boy, Bobby Zielinski right there was actually a little bit loose coming off of turn 4, too. These guys need new tires bad. They may go to lap 100 here or something, maybe 105 before they make this final pit stop. They're going to make it on, looks like maybe 2 pit stops. Wow. Which they could do. It's just managing your tires that long.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to Santiago Tyrese. Up to 7th place with that heavy damage car. Look at that, man. He just went around Tyler Sifford.
Yes, he did. Wow.
Jeez, oh, man.
I've seen some things out here tonight that I figured I wouldn't see in racing, and these guys just show, their talents, out every week, and these guys are doing an amazing job right now driving around this track.
But you know, I was going to say, you know, I've seen cars where they actually drove better with heavy damage than they did when they were brand new.
That is a fact.
Yeah, that is a fact. They seem to handle the track better, you know. Austin Roberts 9th, Delonte Ballard. He is in the top 10. James Coulibaly making it into the chase, but he's got his uphill climb here to make it in tonight for back here in 11th place. Walensky still holding on to the lead. Jake Nichols. Oh, Cheney. Wow, what the heck? Where did he come from? He must have come off the pit road. Yeah, he got new tires. And drove it in there and got around Ashton Crowder. Ashton kind of let him go. He's, man, I'm on old tires. I can't run with you. And he's going to get around Jake Nichols. And boy, I'll tell you what, since Bobby got out front there, he's pulled away 1.2 seconds now.
Yeah.
And he seems like he's got a little bit better grip on it this time. He's not quite wiggling around as much as he was earlier. And we got a bunch of them coming to pit road here. Femi Olat coming in.
Yep.
And James Coulibaly. Yeah, both of them coming in.
Santiago Tyrese is coming in as well. Tyler Sifford's coming in. Austin Roberts.
Yep, it's about in that window.
Road getting his service right now.
Bobby Cheney gets back around. And but he is still one lap down. Now these guys will have to pit, and that'll put him back on the lead lap. But he pitted way early. Bobby come in on lap 87. Well, he's going to have to probably stop one more time. Bobby Cheney.
Yeah.
I don't think he can go 77 laps. And to drive it that long, drive it that long on them tires, ooh. And here comes Zelensky to pit road.
Yep, and here comes Ashton Crowder right behind him. And Zoltan Herzig.
Jake Nichols has already stopped.
Yep.
And he's already on pit road, so he's about to leave. Bobby Zelensky comes around. Let's see if Ashton Crowder has a better pit stop this time than he did last time. Boy, last time it was horrendous. Man. It's like 15.2 seconds and everybody else was like down in the low 14.
Yeah.
Right? Well, they put Nate Trito in the lead. And once he pits, which I don't know, he's probably, right now, him and Ben Nelson in a battle for the lead here. Ben Nelson's in the chase, and he's going to take that from Nate Trito. And this may be Ben Nelson's first lap of the race that he will lead.
Yeah. We know he's well enough driver to lead laps here, so I think it's just his time right now to get out front here and start leading some.
Yes, sir. Very good, very good. Like to see that. And let's see if I can find Ben Nelson. Yeah, he was just on pit road on lap 98. And these other guys, they come in on lap 100. So he's right there with them. 2 lap older tires, and with that much of a lead, that's pretty awesome.
Yes, sir.
Bobby Zelensky just went into second there, trying to run down Ben Nelson. Ben leads the first lap of the race and gets that bonus point. Zelensky trying to run him down, and it looks like he is gaining on Ben.
Yep.
Down to a half a second.
Yeah, he really is gaining.
Hey, the one that kind of hurt right there was Ashton Crowder.
Yeah. He really did.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that he is actually in fourth right now.
Nelson just wiggled off a turn 4 and slammed the wall a little bit. Ouch.
Uh-oh.
That allowed Bobby Zielinski to reel him in.
Yes, it did. Coming up on, that is James Coulibaly just ahead of them, that they're going to have to clear him. He's already a couple of laps down. Running in 14th. Oh boy, and I don't know, this Zielinski might just use that. Oh.
Zielinski's trapped in by
Oh, yeah, there he goes. He got around him, though.
Yep.
Wow, they worked that just great, and Ben Nelson didn't battle him too much. He said, you know, he probably could have right there, but he would have been pushing his car so hard.
But kind of, you know, looking back to what you said earlier in the show here, Rudy, I kind of think that we need to maybe implement a stripe counter here for, you know, Thunder Alley here for the Rock. I mean, we've seen a lot of guys getting loose tonight, and we've seen them go up and scrape the wall. And, you know, and we've seen them scrape the wall without getting loose. So, yeah, I think the Rock deserves a stripe counter now.
Well, Jake Nichols, fourth place. He got around Nate Trito, and but he is about 1.7 seconds behind Ashton Crowder now.
Yeah.
Ashton's still trying to figure out, man, what did I do wrong here? That first pit stop really hurt him bad. He has not been able to get back to the front since then. And now Zielinski's got out in front. He's pulled away from Ben Nelson about a full second. All right, let's go back here. Bobby Cheney, 7th place. Femi Olat is going to be in a battle here. Bobby needs a great finish here tonight. He said he was going to try to do what he could to get the best finish, to get the most points here tonight, because knowing they go to Michigan next week, Talladega looming in the near future, a lot riding on the line here tonight point-wise for most of the guys, well, everybody in the chase. They want to come out of here with the most points that they can get.
They really do. And, you know, these guys, Bobby Zielinski, you know, Ben Nelson, Jake Nichols, I mean, all these guys, they're trying their best to get as they can. Because now, as we said, you know, back at the beginning of the show, when we went through the points the first time, I mentioned that, you know, all the points have been reset. That is the case. Coming into tonight's race, it's just like the slate's been, you know, reset. And they, you know, it's kind of like they get a reprieve, basically. It's like a new season for them once again. But once tonight finishes, there will be points added to that, and there will be different, you know, margins between them. So, I mean, you know, that will account for something. I mean, you know, whoever the least 2 points, they possibly won't have a chance to move on to the top 6. So points still do count here somewhat.
And Santiago Tyrese gets around Bobby Cheney. I can't believe how fast that car is with that heavy damage. Man.
Now, this is only a joke, so nobody take it the wrong way. The inspection line after the end of the race.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you guys. Tires are horrible. I don't know what they've done with the tires this season, or, well, the last couple of seasons. They've just absolutely been horrible on all the cars. The fall off is just horrendous.
Yeah, beware in chat says, rest in peace, virtual tires.
Yeah, no kidding. Sifford in 11th, Austin Roberts 12th. And the only other chase driver back here is James Coulibaly, which is 3 laps down right now, 14th. So he is the furthest back of all the chase drivers. Everybody else is up front doing a great job.
Yeah.
Bobby Zielinski's coming up on a lot of lap traffic right now. Here's Nicholas Caressel. He's coming up on Austin Roberts next. Austin running in 12th. on the lead lap.
Yeah.
How long it's going to take him to get around Austin Roberts here. Got a 2-second lead over Ashton Crowder. Ashton to get around Ben Nelson, now trying to run down Bobby Zielinski. And Bobby's probably watching on his relative right now, knowing right where Ashton is, because Ashton led the first 40-some laps of the race. Right now, Bobby Zielinski's got 27, so trying to get out of here with the maximum amount of points tonight, leading the most laps.
Yeah.
Right now, that goes to Ashton Crowder.
Yeah, and I noticed that I thought only one chase driver was missing tonight. But I noticed this race that didn't start. We mentioned the one earlier, which was Josh Robin, but the other one that I saw was
David Shutt. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I just now noticed that too. That's wow.
That's going to really hurt here for the chase, and they're going to really have to, you know, if they want to be a factor, they're going to have to come back next week. Hard and strong, fight for that. Try to get into the, you know, top 6 there. I think that, you know, if they do make it next week, they need to try to go for a win in Michigan, so they don't have to worry about, you know, trying to run good at Talladega.
Sure. Well, Crowder 1.8 seconds behind Bobby Zielinski. Now, Bobby got cleared a lot of that lap traffic, so he's out clean air now. But Ashton Crowder's coming up on all that lap traffic that Bobby just got done passing. Let's see how he manages all this lap traffic here. There's a bunch of them. Get by it one at a time here. Oh, we just had somebody. Wow, who the heck was that? Wow, they went by my camera way down on the bottom somewhere. Don't know who it was. All right, Crowder going to get by Austin Roberts. Next will be coming up on Tyler Sifford. Sifford running in 9th place, 1 lap down.
The driver that you were talking about that was at the bottom of your camera, that was Ben Nelson.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right, it was. I just caught it out of the corner of my eye there, but I didn't get to see what the number was on the car. So Ben could be suffering right now with a lot of fall off on them tires, and it's like driving on ice skates out there.
Yeah.
Oh, Austin Roberts. Austin Roberts hard into the wall, but no caution.
Let's see what happened there. Did he get loose off of turn 2? Yep, he got loose off turn 2 and went straight down for that inside wall. Ouch.
Dang, well, he's coming to pit road. He's got to get that looked at, man. He's probably got a meatball flag or something.
He probably does.
Well, Ben Nelson's still hanging on to 3rd after all that excitement. And Jake Nichols has cleared all the lap traffic. And now he's on the move trying to run down Zielinski. And what they need right now is a caution. Oh boy, that would change up everything, wouldn't it?
It would.
Not that we want to see a caution. I'm just saying that would change up everything, you know?
Yeah.
Ballard now 1 lap down. Last one on the lead lap is Santiago Tyrese. And he isn't really all that far ahead of the leader right now. Maybe about 4 seconds. Femi Alat just keeps blinking out there.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's, ooh, man. That's got to be really difficult for Santiago trying to clear him if he can get by him. Yeah, he just got Femi really loose there coming off of 4. Takes a look to the inside. Femi's going to hold him off going into 1. Well, Crowder isn't gaining any ground on Zielinski. He's actually losing a little bit of ground. He's lost a couple of tenths. loses a tenth or two, and then he gains a tenth or two. So he's, I don't know, it's kind of weird. He's just kind of staying right there even, I guess. Zielinski looking for the win to get the most points tonight that he can get going into next week at Michigan. Because Michigan's another track, Jeff, that, you know, it's kind of like a super speedway, sort of. You know, the draft is very important. Working with people is very important. Being very mindful of taking care of the tires at that track is going to be important.
Yeah.
That track's always been rough on tires. I think it's
It
that
has.
concrete surface or something. Now Jake Nichols coming up on Ben Nelson at his 4th position. Run them down. And they're coming up on that lap traffic to get by as well. Coming up on, that is Delonte Ballard, Tyler Sifford. Yeah, once they get around those two. It's been pretty exciting. We've seen some excitement here tonight at Rockingham.
Yes, we have.
You can't say that they didn't put on a good show here tonight with all the excitement going on, man. It was pretty fun.
This race has been fun. Now we're down past 30 laps to go here. We've got 20, coming 25 laps to go. These guys are just having fun out here. They're really winding this race down now. 25 laps may seem like a lot, but it is a lot to have this to happen. But with this track, they probably will fly by pretty quickly.
And Bobby Zielinski leading 41 laps to Ashton Crowder's 42. So another couple laps and Bobby Zielinski will take over the most laps led. So.
Yeah, this time by, Bobby Zielinski will tie that. And then one more lap. Oh,
And
Bobby Zielinski got a little loose right there coming from turn 4, but he saved it. Good job.
I'm not sure that they get bonus points actually for that in the chase. I really don't know that for a fact.
I don't either. That is a good question. Do they get that for the chase?
Yeah. Well, Crowder's chopping the time down. He's down to 1.8 seconds. So who's managed their tires better? And they're going to stay out here for the rest of this race under green.
Yeah.
And Ashton Crowder's chasing Zielinski down like that. I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Neither do I. Pretty sure it's keeping Zielinski on his toes.
Yeah, I don't know where Becky went. She was here a little while ago, Chemo. I don't know where she went. Jake Nichols, 3rd place as he got around Ben Nelson. Was a good pass. And Ben, one that I wanted to kind of mention here, Zoltan Hertzeg. He's only lost 1 position since the start of the race. He's in 5th. So he's having a great run here at Rockingham. I would be extra proud coming out of here knowing that I finished in the top 5. That's pretty awesome. Santiago Tyrese, so they totally mangled up front end on that car. I don't know if he'll be able to hold off Femi on that. I think he's got a pretty clean car. But all these guys driving on ice skates out there right now. And next time by is going to be 20 to go right here for Bobby Zielinski. 20 laps to go, folks. And nobody's going to pit. I can't imagine anybody wanting to come to pit road now, giving up that valuable track position with 20 to go.
Yeah.
Ashton Crowder 1.7 seconds behind Zielinski. I mean, he's got time to get there, but whether he can get up there and battle with Bobby for the win, that's the question. Jake Nichols Great run here. Second in line here for the points. For the chase. He is a chase driver. Ben Nelson, same for him. 3rd place. Voltan, he is also in the chase. He is 4th in line there. All these guys are going to get some great points tonight. And only losing 2 drivers out of the race tonight. That's even if you finish back. Let's take like James Coulibaly. He's in the chase, finishing 13th. Not bad, really. Bobby Cheney in 11th. He's in the chase. Tyler Sifford 9th. Delonte Ballard 8th. Those 2 battling for that position. We've got a lot of chase drivers really putting everything out there right now. And Ashton Crowder down to 1.6 seconds.
Yes, sir. Ashton's he's picked up a little bit. He's picking up more. I think he's trying to get up here. We'll see if he's got enough laps to do it. I mean, we're winding down here. We're coming to about 15 to go. So.
Yep, 15 to go right now. Bobby, I'm sure Bobby Zielinski's watching that relative. He's watching that Ashton has closed a couple of tenths on him. He may or...
The thing that's going to help him right now is there's a lap car between. So, and there's more coming up. So, I mean, the more lap cars he puts between him and Ashton, that'll make Ashton have to work harder to get around him. So, it's good for Bobby to try to get around those lap cars.
Oh, and Femi just got into the wall right there coming off of turn 2, right in front of Ashton.
Ooh. Yeah, I see that.
I don't think Femi's going to battle too much with Ashton. He knows he's faster. He just lets him go. Femi's not going to pick up any more positions here because, holding up Ashton sure isn't going to help either. So Ashton clears him pretty easily there. And Ashton really loose coming off of turn 2 right there. Holy smoke. And now that Zielinski's back in lap traffic again, he's battling with James Coulibaly. And coming up on that is just ahead of him is the number 38 of Santiago Tyrese, running in 6th place. I can't believe these guys are running on this old tires, and man, nobody's gonna stop. We've had 1 caution here tonight, folks. That's it. 1 caution. Take a look at this. 1 caution for 4 laps. We've had 5 lead changes, and right now Bobby Zielinski's led the most laps. Pretty good racing. 11 laps to go.
And there we see Bobby Zielinski now taking it below Santiago Tyrese to go around.
Yep. And Santiago's not going to battle him. He's not in the chase, so why battle with the leader, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Crowder did get around, so he is down. He's still 1.6 seconds. He's not really gaining any ground on Bobby Zielinski.
No, he isn't.
I think he's just going to ride it out right now, trying to get the 2nd place. Coming out last week with the win, and this week here trying to get a win. He did lead the first 42 laps of the race. Had a horrible pit stop. Oh, somebody just locked him up.
James Coulibaly.
Ooh, man. Good save, but he locked him up. 9 to go for Bobby Zielinski.
Yeah, and I was just saying, Ashton Crowder just nicked the wall in that aftermath there. I think he seen kind of just got scared. He went up and nicked the wall there on the front stretch. So I don't think that's really going to hurt him too bad. Man, he's struggling right now, and he's just trying his best to get up here.
Yeah, he is hanging on to it. Jake Nichols, 3rd place. That's the top 3 coming in to the finish here. 8 to go, coming to 7 to go this time for Bobby Zielinski. And I don't believe Ashton Crowder's going to get there. He is 2 seconds behind him right now. That's a long ways back. Seven laps to go for Bobby Zielinski. Virtual Racing School on the car. The only pro driver in the series out here right now racing. We missed Marcus Richardson out here, not out tonight. That's kind of a disappointment, but kind of cool to see those two battling it up. Crowder second. Not losing any time or gaining any time, so I think Zielinski's kind of settled into it. He says, look, I'm not going to push my car any harder than I really have to. As long as I've got that 2-second buffer there between him and Ashton Crowder, he's just going to ride this and see where it takes him. I think it's going to take him right directly to victory lane here, Jeff. No doubt.
Yeah, no doubt about that. You're right about that, yeah.
5 to go. Well, thank you all again for staying with us tonight. Been some exciting racing here at the Rock. And watching the Tornado Tailgaters Gen 6 Series again this season. Man, this is awesome stuff. Coming up on the last few races of the season, folks. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow night on their Facebook page, Sim Racing Authority's Facebook page, for the announcement there. They're going to have like a State of the Union address, sort of, that's what they called it. And let everybody know what next season's plans are and a few other announcements. So make sure you tune in for that tomorrow night on Sim Racing Authority's Facebook page at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Crowder, 1.9 seconds back. 3 to go, folks. 3 to go at the line for Bobby Zielinski. Laps for Zielinski to bring home the win, and a little looser coming off the corners. Now is not the time you want to get loose.
No, it isn't.
Crowder knows he's not going to get there in time, so he's just riding it out. Second place for him after leading 42 laps. Jake Nichols, he led 47 laps, so man, these three have led pretty much all the laps out here tonight. But Zielinski, right now, with 1 to go, he's going to lead 66 laps here tonight, folks. We can't really say it's a dominating performance, but pretty close to it. Pretty close to it. All right, coming off of turn 4 here at the Rock with the SRA Tornadoes Tailgaters. Bobby Zielinski winning here tonight. Congratulations to him. With about a 2-second lead over second place Ashton Crowder. All right, folks, we'll get these guys up here to talk to them in just a second, so hang on. All right, we caught up with the winner here, Bobby Zielinski. Bobby, tell us about the racing out there tonight and how difficult that was and how demanding it was on your body.
Yeah, that was a very, very tough race. Just to drive. The track was unbelievably slick. It didn't have much grip at all. After about 30 laps in our stint, maybe less, maybe a little bit more, but you couldn't really full throttle it down the back stretch. You had to be a little careful down the back. There's like a couple bumps that if you're full throttle, it would just knock you sideways. So yeah, that was a tough race for sure.
Well, it was starting to look a little bleak there for you for a while because the way Ashton Crowder got out ahead of you, and then of course Jake Nichols, and you hadn't led a lap yet. I mean, we were coming up on the halfway mark, and you hadn't even led a lap yet, and you luckily got out ahead of Ashton. There on that pit stop. He had a horrible pit stop. He said he got in there a little bit too slow, but that all worked out in your favor. You and Jake both passed him and never looked back after that.
Yeah, that first run, I was way slower. I just couldn't figure out the line. I kept kind of missing the entry. I just couldn't figure out the line Ashton was beating me with, and he just left me, and Jake passed me, and I was just getting kind of falling that back through the field. The guys behind me were faster. And then, yeah, we had that caution, or whatever caution it was, when I came out second in front of Ashton, and then believe we went green all the way, and yeah, I just kind of figured it out that run. Just kind of figured out the line. I was doing something really wrong in 3 and 4. I figured that out. And then it was just down to track position to be in front of Ashton. That was the most important thing. And then we battled it out the last 55 lap run, but there was like about 2 second gap between us the whole time. So
Yeah, it
yeah,
just seemed like you guys, were just kind of even right there at the end. He couldn't reel you in, and you weren't pulling away. Did you back off any there, just trying to maintain that 2 second gap, or were you just still driving just as hard as you were at the beginning of that run?
I was just driving my normal pace. I mean, I didn't want to try anything different,
Right?
especially with how hard it was just to drive down the straightaways. So
Yeah. If it ain't broke,
yeah,
don't fix it, right?
right, yeah, but it all worked out.
Well, that damage you got on the right front, how much did that affect the handling of that car?
I don't think it affected it at all, really. It was about
Okay.
12 or 15 seconds, I think.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't fix it. It was just like at 10 seconds, I think, when I left the box for the last time.
Right.
So I don't think that affected me at all.
Very good. All right. Well, you come away with the win here. Should put you at the top of the points this week. And now Michigan next week. What do you think about? How do you think you'll run there?
Yeah, Michigan's kind of hit or miss for me. It's it's a fine track, I guess. We'll go there and try to get another good run and have some fun.
Yeah, well, Talladega's coming up, and that's anybody's shooting match. So, these races here, they're closing in on Talladega. You got to get as many points as you can. So, all right, well, we're going to wish you good luck next week. Congrats again this week. And anybody you want to thank, Bobby?
Yeah, thanks, of course, to my sponsor, Virtual Racing School, on the car, all over the car. Big thanks to them. Go check them out. Shout out to everyone that showed up and raced today, and shout out to Ashton for giving me a good fight.
Very good. All right, Bobby, well, we'll see you next week at Michigan. Congrats
Thanks.
again.
Yep, thanks.
Jeff?
Yep. Ashton Crowder, you got a copy.
I do.
Well, man, tell us about that out there tonight. You try to battle back from the pit stop there you had the incident with, and looks like Bobby Zielinski just had more for you, but what extra could you had needed to get up there and start battling?
Well, really, I kind of put myself in a hole, with that bad pit stop under yellow flag, and that got me back, but that last run, I was battling Jake and Bobby, and it's really hard to get runs on people and get anywhere. So I was just trying early, about first 20 laps, to kind of run the middle line in 3 and 4 to get a run on Bobby and get around him, but I could never get anything to really work. So kind of just stuck there, but. Yeah, Bobby was way better than me on the long run, I feel like. I know he wasn't really hitting the first run correct, and him being as good as he is, he figured it out on the second run, and after that, I really didn't have too much for him. As soon as he started pulling away on that first run, right before green flag pit stops, I knew it was going to be an uphill battle from there, but after that pit stop, I think we went in the same length of each other and then went out the same, so it's about who would save tires better, and he was way better being able to keep the car straight when the tires were falling off on the straightaway, so ended up getting me there. But just terrific race altogether. I really can't ask for too much more. I mean, to lose to Bobby, like that's not a big deal to me. He's incredibly
One
fast,
caution.
so. Yeah, and one caution too. It was a really great race, and happy
Yeah.
it went green to the end.
Yeah, it really was. If I'm right, this is only your second race over here at the SRA, correct?
In the Cup Series, yeah.
Okay. Well, with that being said, coming in, last week and having the performance that you had there, and coming in here again and getting another podium finish, what's that feel like, with just your first couple of Cup races under your belt?
I mean, it feels really good. Last week, Las Vegas, I mean, I kind of won that off of just a little mistake that Bobby made, which, it's great to win, but wasn't how I wanted to win. But here, I mean, this is my first real race that I've done here, and first long run ever in the Cup car. I think maybe my 100th lap or something coming into here. So yeah, I really can't ask for too much more. Great league, great drivers, some of the best racing I've been a part of, and can't thank the boys enough for running this league. And
Yeah,
Pretty dang
well,
fun.
it is. Yeah, and you hit that all right on the head right there, the nail, or I should say, with your session to SRA. But anyway, what did you think with the track conditions out there tonight? We saw a lot of drivers getting pretty loose out there, and we all know that turn 2 exit is the most treacherous, exit here at this track. But how did you think the car felt tonight?
It was, if you didn't hit it right the first 5 laps, you got insanely tight mid corner, entry middle, and then exit. It wanted to snap loose on you, so didn't hit it perfect. You're pretty much done from there. But overall, I mean, the handling was fine. And I wish we could have done something to get the high line working, because I don't really think Rockingham is that low line oriented as much as it was tonight. But yeah, just overall, it felt great. It was really fun being loose down the straightaways. It took an insane amount of talent to really keep speed while being as loose as it is. So loose as it was. So yeah, just overall, car felt great. Really, if you could drive it right down the straightaways, you were really fast.
Yeah. All right, Ashton Wilt, what do you think about Michigan next week?
That's another track that I haven't done too many laps at. So we're gonna have to really figure out that place and hopefully give Bobby and Jake and everybody a run for their money there. I'm not too confident in it considering I don't really know too much about Michigan, but like I said last week, we're just gonna have to put in the practice and come in and be as prepared as I can.
All right. Well, do you have anybody that you'd like to give thanks or shout out to for you to celebrate your second place finish tonight here at the Rock?
Tallarico Science and Design, everybody at the Drill Spill, Jake Nichols, Nate Trado, just Davis Hiltman, who just recently came back. We've picked up, I think, a little bit of speed, so hopefully we'll be good tomorrow on Road to Pro. But yeah, just everybody racing tonight. You guys for being on the broadcast, and definitely Bobby and Jake for such great racing. That was the most fun that I've had on the sim in a long time.
All right, Ashton Wilp, once again, congratulations here on your second place finish tonight here at the Rock. Good luck in your Road to Pro endeavors there, and good luck in your SRA race next week at Michigan.
Thank you very much.
All right, Rudy.
All right, we caught up with Jake Nichols. Jake, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, it was a kind of a tough night for a lot of drivers out there tonight. Now, you got out front, you led 47 laps. Was the car better in the front, do you think? If you could keep it, if you could have kept it ahead of Zielinski or Ashton, what was it like out there?
Yeah, it was definitely better in clean air. That first run, it was all over the place. I just couldn't keep up with Ashton. I kept up pretty good with Bobby and got by him on the long run, and he was starting to reel me in before the yellow. But that second run, we just got a good pit stop, and clean air really helped us. I think me being able to run about a lane up from everyone helped because of trying to hold them all off. It was really hard to pass on the bottom unless the guy on top made a mistake, and so that helped us really well. Just heated up the rear tires too much late in that run, so we were just all over the place trying to hang on, especially out of two. I walled it once or twice, just trying to keep from wrecking. I'd rather hit the wall than wreck, though, so I'd rather screw up the right side than have a completely junked car. But other than that, we just messed up our last pit stop under green there, just overshot by maybe an inch. It's that close, and it really cost us some time. If that didn't happen, I think we would have came out with the lead, but who knows if we could have held on or not. It really just would have depended on how good we could have held on the long run.
Well, it was an interesting race tonight. We got to say that. It was exciting all the way around. A lot of excitement going on out there. I know it was hard to pass. The lanes changed a little bit on some of the drivers. Some of the guys got loose. Other guys could handle that loose car. We've seen you loose a few times too, coming off of turn 4. Seemed to be your worst turn coming off of turn 4.
Yeah, it had those moments. I think early in the race and late in the race, turn 4 was definitely where I was worse. Just that middle stage of the race when we were out front, I think turn 2 definitely tried to bite us a couple times. So it was back and forth. It was definitely out of control, though. I think this track really shows, especially with the temperature we had. It was a hot track, already clear too, so it was just crazy. You really just had to keep the tires underneath you.
Well, very good. Well, congrats on your third place, Jake. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, the Sim Speed Shop for being on board. I always like showing them off out front, especially leading laps. Everyone at Sim Racing Authority, you guys for putting on these broadcasts at MaxSpeedTV, and everyone that tunes in each and every week. Really appreciate it.
All right, Jake. Well, we'll see you next week at Michigan. Congrats again on third.
All right, see you then.
All right, let's run down through the final results here, folks, and we'll get out of here. All right, coming home with the win tonight, Bobby Zielinski, Ashton Crowder finishing second, Jake Nichols third, Ben Nelson fourth place, and Zoltan Herzig holding on to the top five. Santiago Tyrese will finish sixth, Femi Olat seventh, Nate Trito eighth, Delonte Ballard ninth, and Tyler Sifford rounds out the top 10. Yep.
Yep, Bobby Chaney will finish in 11th place tonight. Nicholas Caressa will finish in 12th. James Coulibaly will finish in 13th. Austin Roberts will finish 14th. Lachlan McMillan will finish in 15th. Brad Bothwell in 16th. And rounding out the field, finishing in the final spot in 17th, will be Tyler Ducharme.
All right, very good. All right, well, congrats again to our winner here, folks, Bobby Zielinski. And, folks, don't forget, tune in to that broadcast tomorrow night on the Sim Racing Authority's Facebook page for their big announcement and next season schedule. That'll be coming up here just in a few more weeks. So tune in for that at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And I hope to see you there. I'll be watching for you in chat because I'm going to be there. I want to see what's going on, too. So, all right, folks. Well, thanks for watching tonight. We appreciate it. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time here. You can check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Also our website at MaxSpeedTV.com. All right, till then, stay safe and have a good night, folks.